E.N.D here, the professional collector. Last time I was discussing with you the value versus the rarity of a collectible item. More a collectible item is rare, more it is valued. And I think this is quite clear in everyone that if you want to buy something that is rare, that is very, very difficult to find, or it has a limited print run or a limited manufacturer, that means that you need to fork out a good amount of money. If you take the most prices for collectibles, that is paintings, a painting by Picasso, obviously a painting by Picasso it's quite rare because it's usually a unique, they go into millions. I'm not going into discussing rarity again. Today I want to discuss demand versus value. If for an item that is collectible there is a high demand for it, the price for that item tends to go up. And as an example, I'm going to use this nice card. This is Hydroid Crisis or Crisis. This is a mythic from the set of Ravnica Allegiance. Into my opinion, is a very strong card. That's why it's a mythic. And nowadays, this card has a price tag of between $30 to $35. I believe that the price of $35 it's quite reasonable, but I still think that the card is not that strong for that price. This is why demand influences the price of your collectible item. In this case, the price of Hydro Crisis. Let's go back a couple of weeks. Let's go back to 13th January 2019. On 13th January 2019, Hydro Crisis was $7. No one wanted this card. The price was only derived because it's a mythic and therefore it is rarer than the other card. In 7 days, this card went up to $15. Into another 7 days, this card went up to $45. Now, because of the release of the set of Ravnica Allegiance, the card has stabilized between $30 to $35. What happened now? What happened to this card? Why in 14 days this card went from a $7 to a $45? Why now is that $35? The card is not that rare. It is printed in the latest set of Magic the Gathering. Yes, it's a mythic, but in the market there are a lot of these cards. So why this card is so expensive? This card is so expensive because there is a big demand for the card. If you have a supply of 100 cards and there is a demand for 1000 cards, that means that the price will skyrocket until the supply meets the demand. That's why this card is expensive. It's expensive because everyone wants this card. Everyone wants to put it in his or her standard deck. And that means that demand, that I want this card, I want this card, I want this card, is driving it up in the sky, the price. Demand influences the price of your collectible item. Leave me a comment below. What do you think about demand and supply? Yes, this is basic economics. When you have something that everyone wants and the supply is limited, because let's face it, even though Wizard of the Coast does not tell us the print run of every set, but the supply is limited. The supply is huge, but is still limited. If there are 50,000 of these cards, 50,000 will remain. If there are 1 million of these cards, 1 million will remain, and until there's a reprint, the supply will remain the same. Demand is high, supply is flat, and therefore the price is high. Currently sitting at $30 to $35. I don't think the price of this card will go down, especially standard sets that are winning the GP tournaments have all of them copies of this card. Demand versus value, another factor in the price of your collectible items. Here there should be the subscription button. Stay tuned to my channel for more videos about collectibles.